Hey guys, working on a lawn tractor. It's a Craftsman GT5000, I think. GTS5000. Uh, Anyways, it has a few oil leaks. Leaking on this seam right here. And also on the main seal on the bottom. We got a whole gasket kit we're going to do. All of them anyways. I'm just going to show you how to pull this off. And, how to do it. I'm going to take this heat shield off to start. When I lift the engine up, I can leave these pipes on the engine and it'll just pop out of that muffler. Easier from frigging around with these bolts. Get the cables off next. It's a T25 Torx for the throttle and choke cable. I'm just going to put a little mark on both of them. This is the fuel line here. I'm leaving it as long as I can so I can tuck it up here so it doesn't leak. So the engine mount bolts are 9/16. You want to come over here for that? Next, we're going to unhook the electrical here. Pretty straightforward, just starter wire. You got to be careful this nut doesn't turn when you're loosening this one. Break it. I'm going to drop the deck down by this pin. It's a 5/8 for the pulley on the crankshaft. And so I'm down here, I got this bolt loose on the clutch. Pretty well gotta have an impact to get that one. That's the electric clutch. Yellow oil coming out of it. Good thing they're not usually rusted on. They leak this much oil. That's the drive belt there. I was able to get that just by pulling in the clutch with my hand. That lets the belt loose enough to come off. You can pulley right there. When you put the clutch back on, there's a little tab you gotta line up so it doesn't spin. Now you just gotta get the main engine mount bolted. Still got the oil in the engine. I'm just gonna drain it on the bench because it just pukes all over the tractor. Well, not nice. We're just gonna let this drain and then we'll take it from there. Just getting ready to take the bottom off of this 26 horsepower Briggs and Stratton. And we're gonna do the crank seal. And we're gonna start to tell if this gasket leaks or not. It's pretty oily. We have one, so we're just gonna do it. And we're gonna do the valve cover gaskets and stuff eventually too. I'm just gonna blow off some of the dirt around the bottom here. And take this governor shaft off, the 7/16. I'm going to take these two 5/16 bolts out. And then I'm going to take the rest of these, all these case bolts out. Half inch. rubber hammer. Oil pump probably. That's the drive shaft for the oil pump. Goes in here, just a little slot, and it lines up with this slot on the camshaft. Putting it together and won't go, it's probably that. I'm just cleaning off this old gasket, and then I'll get this one off too. If we were gonna rebuild this whole thing and put it in the parts washer and all that, I'd just go nuts with the air tools, and just gets inside so dirty that you gotta. I just got a leaky seal. We're just gonna do the seal on the gaskets. Yeah, by far the worst part. Alright guys, we got all that gasket cleaned off. I got 90% off with the razor blade. And when I was using the tool, I just was careful to blow my shavings outside the engine. And then I give it a little wipe with a rag in there. Same thing on this side. So that's a seal out. Same thing, can't see anything crazy with it. It's probably just full of grass and shit. Just putting a little Loctite on the seal, just not to hold it in, just to help it slide in. I think the easiest thing to do is take the oil pump out, and probably the right way to do it. Take the oil pump out and put it together so it lines up good, and then reinstall it. Yep. That's it. And then there's this is the outer part, but you can just leave that in. Now we don't have to worry about lining that up until it all we'll be able to see what we're doing. Because I got that on. I couldn't really get in there with any kind of. I was hoping to make a seal protector out of tape, or the problem is the crank's just on a bushing that's the exact size, so just didn't work. I just used a seal pick. I just got at the end of the seal, and then once I got it started, I was able just to go around and it popped right on, no problem. Put our pump drive shaft in. So, all right. It's just a new O-ring on the oil pump. All right, we got all that back together, and I'm just gonna pull the ball off the carburetor so we can. It's easier to do it like this than before I put it on the machine. You can see through the top wall. You can't see through the bottom wall there. I could hear them coming up the road going. Something like that, anyways. Now you can see through both. trying to hold this needle valve in place. It just the way the engine's sitting. If it was straight, I could try to see up there like that. Works pretty good. That's gonna work better. Teflon tape to seal it up. This is pretty well it. We're ready to throw it back in the tractor. I put the oil in it and hook it back up. Hey guys, got this lawn tractor back together. The new base gasket and seals and valve cover gaskets. Headed out for a drive and that worked out good. I had to clean it a couple times, spray 9, didn't spray it off with the hose. There was oil coming out of seams everywhere, and it's hard to tell if I had it or not, but once I got it clean, it was staying clean anyways. Well, that's it, all done with this one. We're gonna discharge the battery and the hood back on.